I've just seen it. The battery is very low on the laptop. I better charge it now. And I mean now. Wait for the beep. Oh, 2 beeps. Oh, 3 beeps. Right. Yes, 20 to 6 in the evening and I'm starting the vlog now. That's because it's been a day of waiting for the video and watching videos and catching up. Let me explain. Okay, I had cereals this morning and no, even before then, I think about 6:30 in the morning, I got up and finished the edit of the 14th of August's video. Just working out the day. I think that was Wednesday's video. I thought to myself, if I get up early, finish it, kick off the export, by 10 o'clock I can have breakfast, watch the video and basically crack on with yesterday's video, bringing me up to date. But it just didn't go to plan. I don't even know where to begin. I did all that anyway. I kicked off the export. It was going to take a good 4 hours or so. The upload failed because it's there was a rule I discovered where if the length of the video is more than 40 minutes, it'll fail to upload. It'll export, it'll create the file and put it on the desktop, but it won't shove it to YouTube and stay up. I mean, the software, the editor, won't stay around. It will close itself down, which is what happened. But then again, I had my eye on it every 5 minutes, so I noticed it practically straight away, so I manually uploaded it. But I had problems opening the software because I think the RAM, which is like the resource, wasn't there. So I manually uploaded it. I can't remember the actual events now, but I top and tailed it. I watched it. I had cereals. And I was about to watch Discovering ABBA, and I didn't even get into the program. The credits had just rolled, as it were, and then I paused it because what? I stopped it to move on to the laptop, and I've been at the laptop ever since till just now. And I think before I watched ABBA I was watching videos, but suddenly we stopped watching it to go over to the laptop. I was waiting for something to finish. I don't know what it was now. I must have been thinking, well look, either I watch ABBA or I start editing the next video, and anyway, I moved over there, deleted the files, transferred all the files, and uninstalled the video editor, DaVinci Resolve, because before I was watching ABBA, I was watching YouTube, I was watching videos on video editors that can export to something called a H.265, which is really high efficiency quality, like 4K type video, but not 4K, but you know, really high quality. Because I noticed on the Canon camera that it captures H.2.65, which I'm not really, I just know it's usually it's H.264, but now I'm shooting with 265. I'm not getting the quality in the videos. There's still pixelations, especially when you're driving down a country road with lots of shrubbery and trees and bushes. It's pixelated, and it's lost the quality. I don't know. I know YouTube does compress it, but then again, the export is exporting H.265, I'll call it 265, files as 264. So it's compressing it, and you can see the quality, it's bad. And also it was starting to make a noise again. It was lagging, and I couldn't look at the playback properly, so I couldn't see where it cut, where the end of the scene was clean or not. So because of the 265 issue, or lack of, because it's starting to lag, and because you could hear it was crackling on the old, because it just couldn't work, I decided to uninstall it. Now I don't know why suddenly that happened. I know it's a beta version, which means there'll be constant updates, but I thought it happened, it tells you there's an upload, an update, and therefore you uninstall and reinstall. It doesn't update it in the background like it does, say, for Google Chrome. That's updated all the time in the background, you don't notice it. And maybe the update was so much that my poor laptop started to struggle. So anyway, I've been looking for alternative video editors, and I found one, and I've installed it. But what I haven't done is transfer yesterday's footage over, which was Thursday. That's the airborne one with the planes. At this stage I don't know how good the quality was of that. I know I captured it. It looked like dots on the viewfinder, so hopefully in the video you can see a semblance of a plane or two. So that's where I am now. I was also, whilst I was watching YouTube, the people who were, the channel that was, this particular channel had a list, a top 5 editors, free editors. This channel also did another video on a Windows editor, which I didn't know about until it was hidden. It was not. It doesn't flash up that there's a video editor on the computer, but there is one, and it's not very user friendly. So I watched the video on it, and it seemed okay. Maybe it's worth a try. I suspect there's some limitations because it's just an editor that came with the operating system, Windows 10. So I gave it a go. I had 30 files to import, and that took ages. That took, like, I'm saying 10 minutes, but it could have been half an hour, and that was a sore point. And then when I tried to put it on tried to edit it, I couldn't get the text to fill up the screen like I do with my titles. Plus the trimming was hit or miss. I couldn't go back. I couldn't play back like I could with other editors. So again, but the export was really quick. So I did about 6 minutes of it, and it did it quite quickly. About 3 minutes, 6 minutes. So I thought, no. I did see one in that video that caught my eye because it's got the H.265 and it's free, and it's getting better and better and better. And I've looked at the comments and people saying all my videos are done with this software. So anyway, I've installed it. The files are currently the data, the footage is being transferred, and because it's 20 to 6 and it's gone past the point where I normally have chili con carne on toast, I was going to do that, and then I thought, nope, let's start the vlog, which is where I am now. However, in between now and the cereals, I did have marmalade on toast, which was nice because I haven't had that for a while, 3 or 4 days. So what I might do is, actually I'm not full up. I always say that I'm not full up. I am full up, that's the problem. So I might not have the chili con carne. So I might crack on with the edit. I'll try this new software out. They said it's different terminology, so it might get it might take some time to get used to it, but it'll be worth the journey. So as long as it can do the 265 and it shows on YouTube, then I'm happy for it. So I'll do that for a couple of hours, then I'll break for something. By that time it's the evening, I might have a sandwich. I've got some pizzas. I had a pizza yesterday. I had the 4 cheese, and yeah, that was quite nice. It was there's 4 different, 4 cheeses, so the clues in the title: Gouda, red cheddar, Monterey Jack, and mozzarella. All these cheeses, of course, it was all melting and flowing like lava-like all over the crust. It was quite nice. I enjoyed it. It went down really well. So I might have a pizza later, or a sandwich. I think a sandwich. I had the pizza yesterday, so I'll have a sandwich later. We'll see anyway. But I don't think I'll be going out. I think I'll be staying in today. But you never know, I might get a rush. What's good about these new editors, it brings you hope and excitement. It's like a new toy. So if it's really good and I'm feeling positive, then I think, well, right, before I have a sandwich, I'll pop out for a quick drive and come back. But we'll see. I feel a bit heavy-headed because I've been in all day, been looking at screens as well. So actually going out would be a tonic, but I don't know. I can't promise anything right now. I had to uninstall the new editor already. It was just a nightmare. As I said earlier, it's different terminology. Instead of importing media, you have to import objects. Okay, not a big deal. But when I select all the files, all the footages to be imported, I was putting it on the timeline automatically. It was taking ages, and then afterwards everything looked, all the writing was really small, all the menus and buttons and it was all crunched up on the timeline. So I'm going to, yeah, I've done it, I've uninstalled it. So I'm going to try OneShot. I've been hearing good things about that editor, and from what I've seen, it looks more simple. You can, the timeline, you can put things on the timeline much more easier. So I'll install that. Did I say OneShot? I meant OpenShot. I'm probably thinking of All Saints lyric. OpenShot is the one I'm going to install. It's just laborious. There's only 3 good editors out there. It's just a struggle. There's no sort feature. I can't sort it by file dates. I've got all the shots in order. Unless I import it. I got around it that way, but it's instead of having a track for video and audio, you've got video and audio on the same track. So when you come to edit it, or if you want to edit the audio, you have to duplicate the whole clip and then mute the video, and so I decided to close it, uninstall it. I'm gonna try HitFilm. I think there's been another version. You may have tackled the problem that prevented me from using it, and if it has, oh, I think my Wi-Fi is down. Is my Wi-Fi down? Yeah. Yellow colour, green colour. That was yellow just now. Has it stabled itself? I think it has. So yes, I'm going to try HitFilm Express. It'll probably have that OpenGL error as soon as I start, but we'll see. Or I might need a powerful laptop. Probably have to chuck thousands, get a £1,000 one instead of a £400 one. I don't want to get a Mac. I'm not a Mac person. Anyway, let's see what happens with Hit Film Express. And it's only 20 to 8. And I haven't had chili con carne on toast. Or anything. I've installed Hit Film Express. And there it is. The OpenGL error I mentioned earlier. Right, so they haven't fixed that issue, which means I can't use HitFilm on this laptop, basically. It looks like I'll be using Lightworks or DaVinci Resolve.
Less than Shakespeare himself.
John, would you care to try this one?
That's better, but it is disgusting.
Well, I'll settle for that.
One each, which means Anita has the casting vote. No pressure.
One each. It's an honourable draw.
You know what?
They've got no taste at all, actually. No taste.
Forgive me, gentlemen.
I've got it in there. Marcus, please. There we go. Let me just taste that one. Oh,
That's lemon balm, John.
yes, that's right now.
Oh,
And that was
thank
mine.
you so
Get in.
I think
Here's
the leaf made it. I
I tell you what would make a real difference. A quick trip to the offing for a proper bottle of gin.
Over time, our white colours become grey. But now, Vanish Gold Crystal White with bright regions helps restore your whites even though...
Sorry about that. Right, so Lightworks didn't work either. It had a beta version as well, just like DaVinci, and it mentioned H.265, so I was optimistic. However, the playback didn't work on one of the clips, and the dating, the date of the clips are not consistent, so I couldn't sort it into order. So that means now I've uninstalled Lightworks as well. I've got to go back to DaVinci. Oh, well, at least I tried. I was curious. I thought maybe by now HitFilm or Lightworks might have been capable. Would have had updates since the last time, but no, both failed. And the other ones that I've not tried before, they were not very user friendly. The interface was pretty horrid. But DaVinci, yeah, I have to go back to DaVinci. That's a whole day wasted trying to find the right editor to edit yesterday's video, so I'm behind again by two videos. Anyway, that's what I'll do now. But before I install it, while it's installing, I'll put the oven on for 10 minutes, preheat it, and I'll bung that barbecue chicken pizza in because my stomach is rumbling, just like the wind outside.
with you and so forth.
Please cheese for myself and Tom Law.
It's not perfect, but it's much better than all the rest. So DaVinci's up and running. Yesterday's video is all imported and editing is ready. I think I'll make a crack on it tomorrow. Pizza's finished, and here it is. Take it to the front room and watch. I've seen University Challenge, I think it was earlier, Oxford versus Cambridge, and of course the presenter of the show was making remarks about the boat race. So I watched that. I was about to watch Discovering ABBA, so I haven't gone back to that yet, so I could do, but I think there's a few YouTube videos that I've uploaded by other people that I'm interested in looking at, so I'll probably do that, watch YouTube. Right, let's do that.